So the number one thing in life is energy. If you don't have energy, you really can't do anything in life. I don't care how much education you got, what experience you got, what kind of things you want to do in life. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you have had whatever food you eat every day, and this is what happens to most people, right? And then people go back to bed, they're like this. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Maybe 8 o'clock is good time to wake up. What do you think a person who is that, and here is the next person. They've gone to bed at about 10 at night, it's 4 in the morning, and alarm goes on, they're like, okay, let's go, go! What's the difference? Do you think the person who gets up and makes a difference will have a different life than the person who wakes up at 8? Out of the 165 hours you got in a week, if you sit down and write, what percentage of your time you spend on doing the important things, really important things that really matters, versus things like, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch TV, you shouldn't watch internet, do things like that. You could do those things. But think about it. If you are spending 20, 30% of your time on Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that you are addicted to, so to speak, or when you wake up first thing in the morning, all you watch is your internet or your emails and so on and so forth. You got to be on your toes. And you got to have a vision, not just for your career, for your health, for your relationship, for your finance, for everything. When I am 50, 60, 80, 90 years old, who am I going to be? Am I going to be the Fuja Singh at 100, I ran a marathon, 5 hours, 40 minutes. Most people at age 20 cannot run a 26.2 marathon at 5.4 hours. That's a vision. Or you want to be that nun who started running at age 48 in 1979. By 2009, she had run 38 marathons and 325 triathlons. Now, she was 48 when she started that. And by 2009, that is what she had accomplished. You cannot become somebody by simply studying what you are studying. You will have to expand your horizon by looking outside of your discipline, outside of what you know. We have to take the time to smell the flowers and learn about our surroundings, because that's your immediate ecosystem. Oh, you are now 18, you are 25, you are married, you got kids, and you are dead. You shouldn't be running too much, you will hurt your knee. You shouldn't be swimming too much, that's too hard for your body. You should not work that hard because you know what? My philosophy is I'll rest when I die. Don't waste your time sleeping. Sleeping is the most important thing. You can eat the very best food, you can do all the good things, but if you don't get enough sleep, everything gets negated, because that's the time the body is resetting itself. It's your computer reset. So I'm not saying don't sleep. What I'm saying is don't sleep unnecessarily when you don't have to. All of us can categorize our life into a couple of big chunks, and this is about stress management. So it goes back to your mental health, it goes back to your physical health. As I said, if health is one of your vision, my vision is to be able to run marathons at 100. Why do you want to do that? Because that is critical. When we know our why, we will find the how. It's not the other way around. So one of the important things is, if you don't become as specific as possible in what you want. Most people get stuck. Hey, I want to get a PhD. How am I going to get the PhD? How am I going to get the PhD? How am I going to get the PhD? Oh my Lord, I can do the PhD. Instead of saying, what do I want? What do you want?
PhD.
PhD in what?
Anything, medical, surgical.
Okay, there you go. She wants a PhD in anything. Okay? So then she gets a PhD in anything. She gets to a job interview, and the guy says, what do you want? Anything. The guy says, oh, for anything, you have to go outside. Each one of you are scientists in your own ways. Each one of you are leader in your own way. So there's no leader that you're looking up to some guy out there in the cyberspace or some cloud space. From here onwards, from today onwards, I want you guys to think seriously about a vision for every category in your life. Don't think of everything together. And when you bring that category under health and wellness, for example, or education, I may have 50 things that I want to do in a to-do list, but actually it's a 80-20 rule. You may only have to do 20% of the stuff to get the outcome you want, because the vision is your outcome you want. Then you have a why, and you do 2 or 3 things, and you get to your goal. If I say I want to be healthy and a marathon runner by 100, but I will only be doing that if my wife eats healthy, if my kids eat healthy, if all my friends eat healthy, I'm going to do that. You see, I can do this because everybody else is not doing this in my family. I cannot go to exercise because everybody is not doing it. I cannot eat well because my wife doesn't cook well or something else. What am I saying? Everything is external to me. It's not, I'm not driving it. I will never get to my goal. But the moment I say, the day I get 8 hours sleep, the day I eat well, the day I drink enough water, couple of liters of water a day, the day I exercise, the day I read a good book, the day I laugh a lot with my friends, the day I get to talk to my friends, the day I learn something new, I feel healthy. I have a very good chance I'm going to get to my goal. Everything I'm telling you is not original to me. The only thing that's original is my experience. Each one of you have a unique experience. That's what is original to you. And we make it better. Keep really high standards. Really high standards. Because if your standards are here, if you don't make it, you'll be here. But if your standards are here, I'm sorry, there is no chance. And also learning about things that's happening around the world. There is not one way to do anything. So try to find that and question the tradition. Not be disrespectful. But if you don't question the tradition, we will never make progress. We make it more effective. That's the thing that we have to do as young people who are going to become somebody.
The Complete Health Improvement Program, CHIP for short.
Today's program was really it was really good because I got to know so many things. We'll try to live our life healthy and focus on our exercise and as well as studies and all. We took a great initiative to give this message to everyone.
The Complete Health Improvement Program, CHIP for short,